Hey! Hello and welcome back to Bushwhacker Weekly with Nick and...
Georgia's here.
Nice job. Didn't prep for
Thank
that.
you. No, I did not. I'm like, oh, shit. I gotta know.
We are the active developers of the game Bushwhacker 2, Codename Entertainment's oldest running game. I'm Nick, your programmer, designer, content creator, and community manager, and with me is Georgia. Gesturing at you.
Oh, okay.
Gesturing
I was
yeah,
waiting for
I didn't
what
say
do
the
you do,
thing.
Georgia? I was waiting for that. I'm programmed, okay?
I'm sorry. We gotta unprogram
I don't
that.
think you're sorry. I like to draw the pretty pictures, as y'all know, if you've been coming to our streams and are used to this intro by now.
Yeah. And heck, are they pretty?
Aw, shucks.
Behind the scenes, we got Sasha moderating the chat today. Thank you, Sasha. As always, there's a coupon code in the top left of the stream, which you can redeem in-game for not a Quester satchel. Whoa! So it's Dragons of the East to go with a special promo mini event this weekend. And it gives you a Equestrian's satchel. Which could have some mount goodies like feed vouchers, you name it. One of those three. But feeds, there's a lot of different feeds. Oh boy, is that true. So enjoy that. Georgia, why don't you take lead on the submissions?
Alrighty, folks, we got a nice. I haven't seen these submissions, by the way. I tried to cover up the screen while it was uploading them, so I am going to be surprised fully.
Fresh.
Very fresh. All right, we're gonna start off with looks like a Barb Zach there in the name title. Oh.
Ooh, minty fresh here.
Ooh, this
I
is
like this
very
one.
minty.
Yeah.
I like how it's almost like a silhouette, but not quite. You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
like the outlines are the same color. It kind of looks mysterious.
I actually think Barb apologized for changing the lines to you specifically.
This looks great.
We like you taking artistic liberties.
Yeah, this looks really cool. It looks kind of mysterious, you know, like when you look at a black cat and you can't really see all their features because they're dark.
Totally.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Also, hold up, zoom in on those eyes. They look like marbles.
Oh, that's some cool effects going on here. That's really cool. And it makes the eyes really pop out too, like having the dark around them. They really stand out, which is really cool.
They look very shiny from far away.
Very shiny. Oh, this is different.
Oh!
We haven't had one of these before.
A different true logo.
A different true logo.
Well done. Nice touch.
Very nice. I really like the palette in this one. It's very like pastel-y.
Yeah.
You know? Unsaturated, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Very cohesive. Like it's like the gray mint. I'm really digging it.
Yeah. We got some fluffing going on here.
Ice cream. Yeah.
It does remind me of ice cream, kind of. Yeah.
Mint chocolate. Mm.
Yeah. Now I want that. Thanks, Nick.
Sorry.
I'm constantly getting hungry.
Look, blame Barb for her excellent color palette choice.
Yeah, this is a very minty, like a cocoa mint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's done some cool fluffing on the tail here and on the hair.
Signature Barb fluffing. Nice.
Very good. This looks fantastic, Barb.
Yeah, and what does chat say? Gorgeous color scheme, fantastic. Cream fraiche. Nice spring colors, Barb. Now that you're saying how minty it is, I'm getting hungry for a chocolate mint, says Incredible Goblins.
Yeah, I want some like mint gelato now.
Us too. Looks very mysterious. Barb says thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, this looks fantastic, Barb. Very Eastery, very mysterious, very minty, very fresh feeling.
Yeah, spring fresh.
You did an awesome job here, Barb. Thank you so much for your submission.
Keep them coming.
This one was done by me.
By you?
By me. I submitted one this time.
All
no
right.
fancy colors around the background. I'm sorry, folks. I only have a limited amount of time to do these, but...
It looks so warm. Guide us through your creation here.
Well, this is the original palette. I like to kind of like have the original palette because that's the palette I chose originally, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stick with that one.
It's good to have that representation.
Yeah. So I chose when I was doing this originally, I kind of wanted like a brown rabbit because we've done a lot of white rabbits for the game, and I'm like, no, I want to go with some earthy colors, some natural colors. So I really like the warmy, yellowy, browny tones and everything, and making the eyes kind of cohesive too. I like orange eyes.
It's so warm. I don't know why. It kind of looks like it's bathed in like a really yellow sunlight. Just kind of.
Yeah, I did do a little bit of a dark brown for the outlines. Very
is
noticeable.
that it? Okay.
Yeah, the smallest little, like it's a little bit lighter, kind of warmish, kind of chocolatey feeling.
Wow, very delicate.
Yeah. Now I want chocolate.
After the stream, buy some chocolate ice cream.
Well, I'm getting burgers tonight, so I'm excited for
nice.
That. Yeah.
Yum, yum.
Yeah. It's that time of day where I'm really hungry. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all of these look delicious.
I want to eat all these drawings.
But moving on.
Wait. We got some yay Georgias. We got nice Georgias. Less is more. They dig. Love the brown tones, Georgia. Love the natural look.
Y'all are so sweet.
Incredible Goblins as an observation. How come the whiskers are only on one side?
That is something that is a style of mine. So usually when I'm drawing whiskers, I'll draw a little doodle up here to explain what I'm talking about.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, getting a little bonus doodle.
Complimentary doodle.
So say I've got a rabbit looking at a profile here. He's got hair and a nose and ears. I'll usually draw whiskers just kind of like this, kind of almost like an illustration type feel. I find that if I put whiskers on both sides,
Obscures the drawing?
Exactly. I find that it obscures it a bit. So this is a stylistic choice. I've seen lots of artists do it, and I'm like, huh, that's a good idea. That kind of inspired me to do that. And I do that with my own work as well. I usually just put them on one side because I don't like how they cover up a lot of the face. It looks kind of busy to me. Kind of looks like weird lines. So I do that on lots of animals that have whiskers, like foxes or lions or rabbits. Just to hint that the whiskers are there, but I don't want it to cover up the actual drawing too much.
That's cool.
So that's usually why I do that. So you guys learned a little something about my style today.
Incredible Goblins says very interesting. I agree.
All right. Speaking of Incredible Goblins.
Oh, they do say maybe they are just very particular about shaving. Oh, it's Incredible Goblins?
This is Incredible Goblins.
Whoa!
And I gotta say, it lives up to their name because this is incredible.
And kind of goblin-y colored.
It is kind of goblin-y, a little bit.
What's going on with the background here? Is that a special artistic blur?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of effect that they've applied.
Effect.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like again, going with the dark backgrounds with the white lettering. It looks really cool.
Also, maybe they noticed that you polished some of them logo outlines.
Yeah, I cleaned them up a little bit so it's easier for you guys to color them in. I love the palette here. Very undergroundy. It reminds me of the Goombas in Mario when you're in the underground. They're kind of
the first one is that blue hue.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, tail glow.
Yeah, the blur on the more cyan-y parts.
Yeah.
That's cool. And they did a nice
That's very cool.
Looks like a dark blue outline, which is
really
cool.
The outline edit. Nice. I because the background looks so like science labby, like that's a tank right behind it.
Yeah.
It's like this is a creation.
Is that
an experiment? It's my scientist voice.
It's Nick the scientist, everyone. You know, I like also with the eyes and the teeth. They're not quite white. They're kind of like an off-white, so it makes the shine kind of stand out a lot more.
Good touch. And those vibrant green eyes.
Yeah, this looks awesome. Absolutely digging this.
Yeah, from the chat we got, wow, incredible. It's incredible. Good one. Whoa, super incredible indeed. The blues are beautiful, and the background is neat too. Hopefully she didn't put the wings off as a child. Pull the wings off. Whoa.
Oh.
What was that referring to? Whoa, goblin, nice. I'm just gonna focus. Great background and colors. Looks like it's in a cave. I made sure to utilize the techniques you taught. Oh, such a good student.
Nice.
Nice work.
This looks awesome.
Make it
Thank
go
you for this amazing submission.
Good deductioning, Nick. I was right. It's an experiment. Oh.
Ooh.
We got a story here.
If we got I like it when they tell a story, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's some background thought going into these, and that's really cool. And it's cool that you could like figure it out by looking at it. You're like, this is what's going on.
Yeah. Just as a side, petite Asian girl, sad Bushwhacker 2 has no app for mobile. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't support Adobe Air, but you can play it on PC and Mac. So I hope you can get it there. This is not a fox. This is a
Skvader.
Skvader. Did you see the description text I did for it?
I have not actually.
I did some Googling and found that it was invented to impress people at a dinner party. So that's the description.
So they put this poor animal. I think it's.
They're like,
I
yeah,
think
I found
it's-
a bird rabbit.
Yeah,
It
it's like
was
a
so
bird
cool.
rabbit. It's half rabbit, half pheasant from European
Oh yeah.
mythology.
Oh yeah, pheasant.
Yes, which is really funny how they invented it to like break the ice at a dinner party, being like, "Look at this
Yeah.
weird anomaly
Just
on
to
my
impress
table."
people, yeah.
That's really funny. Anyways, awesome job on this, Incredible Goblins. Thank you so much for this lovely submission.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good job.
Moving on to Jelly Snail.
Jelly snail. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of dinner party.
I shouldn't have even said. I should have waited. I knew this
Oh my
was coming.
god, no, this is perfect. This is like a follow-up to that.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe it was a perfect setup.
This is really funny. We got the true logo in here.
The true logo.
We got the funny description, which is
We got the
love that
dinner
so
party.
much. And we got the dinner party. We got it in the background here.
What time
like-
period is that dinner party? Is that 80s, 70s?
It was before the 2000s.
Safe bet. Safe
Yeah.
bet.
I love the color scheme on it.
Oh, look at the transition on the feathers.
The gradient?
The
That's a
gradient.
nice gradient.
Kiku BW says it looks like the 70s. Okay.
It does kind of like with the hairstyle.
Yeah, it's the hairstyle and the suits and stuff. Well, actually, the suits are like timeless, so I guess that's not a good, that's not a good marker.
Suits that look like suits. Good deduction, Dick.
Thank you. I'm not a detective. Jelly Snail, I love that you looked at the description and decided to really build that into the.
Yeah, this
your
is
artwork
an awesome submission. I absolutely love it. Oh, they even added a shadow under here.
Ooh, like
And
it's
they got
just sitting on
some-
the table.
Shading and highlighting here.
Shading, highlights, and gradients are
Great.
so on point here.
Mm-hmm. It looks great. I am absolutely digging this palette. I just love this warm, like it's almost like a burgundy brown.
Yeah.
With like the
or
light yellow.
would auburn be inappropriate? No.
Auburn.
Auburn? Because it's kind of like a browny red.
Yeah.
It also looks delicious. What,
It does kind of look like.
what kind of chocolate's this?
I don't know.
Also like cherry chocolate?
Oh yeah, yeah. That it does look like cherry chocolate.
So, Kiki BW says, I googled it too. It looks like the 70s. Nice shading on this one, and the dinner party is hilarious. LOL.
Yes.
Love
That
everything.
was really good.
Thank you. Love everything about this. The dinner part, background, the description, the shading, the colors, you name it. So cute, lol. Party. Amazing shadows and gradient. Very nice. Above and beyond. Wow.
Ooh.
Obvious white chocolate feet. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely white chocolate. No, I'm even more hungry.
I mean, at Easter, like, they make chocolate in rabbit form. This is just like that. But,
Yeah, it's like a blend of chocolate and white chocolate.
Scrumptious. Scrumptious submission here.
Scrumptious. It is a scrumptious submission. It's kind of making me crave. We've got this lady down the road that sells fudge. It's so good.
Ooh,
Sometimes she
homemade
has
fudge
like
is legit.
homemade fudge, and she sometimes has like orange infused homemade fudge.
Oh, orange chocolate's
so good.
the best.
Yes, it's so good.
Wow.
So now I'm craving that.
Yeah.
This is fantastic, Jelly Snail. Thank you so much for this delicious dinner party.
Are they
Looking
gonna eat
great.
it? Oh my god! I didn't put that together.
Yes, awesome job. Next is Julie.
Julie with the
This is
gel
looking
pens.
Great with more gel pens. Yeah, you can totally see the sparkle in there. Yeah, you can totally tell from a distance, like the texture is just screaming gel
I love the
pens.
texture.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. And like when the texture's like in line with the shape, the flow.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like emphasizing the shape even more.
Ooh,
I like
and
the little tips.
I was
on
just
the
gonna comment on
wings.
those. Yeah,
Ooh,
little wing
yeah.
tips.
Yeah, I like them.
Very cool. Whacked Crafter, who submitted this on Julie's behalf, they were a little concerned that the shine, because they're the shiny gel pens,
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't show, but we recommended they take a photo of it to see if it'll catch some light that way. I think just when you scan it, it's just such an equal.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just
application of light.
basically like light, like straight on the thing.
Yeah.
It also depends how you scan it, because if you scan it as a photo, it'll look more like a photo, but if you scan it as a document, it's more black and white. So it takes less of that actual light off of it. Makes it more like scanning a black and white piece of paper, if that makes sense.
Right.
But yeah,
some
no,
tips there.
Yeah, we can still see the sparkles and everything.
And there's apparently silver wings. That like really light part.
Oh
cool.
yes, yeah. I like how it's just a little bit of color, but you can see like dark speckling in there, which is kind of cool.
I really like that warm. Well, first I'm in love with the kind of purpley brown, but then just that really warm brown pops.
Yeah, it's like a gingery brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cool kind of palette with the warm ginger colors and these like purples that they got going on in here. They're great. They go really good with the silver and everything.
From the community we got, Julie isn't here. Sad. Well, pass on our regards. This is fantastic. Incredible Goblin. Loves the white silver wings. Love the color and the use of gel pens. Kiki BW will never get tired of gel pen texture.
Oh no, never.
Whacked Crafter tried taking a picture, but it didn't work right.
Yeah, I mean, this looks fine as it is here with the scan. We can definitely see the colors and we can see the glitter and the texture. That being said, like a lot of metallic like Sharpies or gel pens are kind of hard to pick up with light unless you like have a professional way to photograph it. That's the word I was looking for. I'm like, photography? Photograph? What am I looking for here? But we would have that in my high school. When we want to properly take a picture of something, you'd have to set it up and have it where there's like professional light sources as opposed to natural light sources to pick up certain cues and everything. So gel pens are in that kind of like finicky kind of area where, because they got that shininess to them, it might be harder to pick up in an actual photograph. Fair.
Waxcrafter does say, I did scan a picture and not a document with 600 DPI.
Yeah, like this turned out pretty good. Everything is pretty clear.
Good. This is good.
And you can still see the sparkles, which is like really good. You can see the texture and everything. But yeah, this is great. Julie, even though Julie isn't here, Julie did an amazing job. Awesome palette, awesome use of gel pens.
Incredible Goblins wonders how many gel pens she goes through.
Oh yeah, I would imagine lots. Because these coloring sheets are pretty big.
Pretty big.
Yeah, and it's solid coloring too.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic. Moving on to Kiki.
Oh, look at this one. What is that the patterning on the wings? I like it.
Yeah, there's like little spots on the wings.
Ooh.
That's kind of neat. Also,
is there a tongue out?
It either looks like a red tooth or they made it into a tongue by coloring it red.
That's a fun interpretation.
I love that.
Nice.
I love that. We've got the traditional logo.
Nice.
The true logo.
True, traditional, whatever. The Bushwhacker tradition.
The Bushwhacker tradition.
It's a deep lineage. Yeah.
I really like the background going on here too. It's got a nice like vignette almost going on here.
That's very good.
And they made the outlines kind of like that dark brown to make it pretty warm, pretty natural.
It feels looking. Very sharp and cohesive.
Yeah, I'm loving the color scheme here. All these like nice, like warmy browns, like milk chocolate. I'm gonna compare it to chocolate.
More food analogies. Oh, there's some good white chocolate in here too. Is that caramel? Oh.
Caramel drizzle on top of there.
Is that some undershading on the legs and the bicep, shoulder?
Here?
Yeah, is that what shading?
Oh, it looks kind of like they've done a darker shade there to give it some depth.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is nice.
Ooh, it is nice.
Incredible Goblin says whipped cream. Yeah, I see that in there.
I really like the eyes too.
Yeah, just sharp, bright, keen eyes.
Yeah.
Vigilant. I still like the expression. I feel like it's doing a little like mischievous side eye.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Whackcrafter says it looks like lipstick. Little kissy
Like
face.
if you zoom far enough out, it kind of looks.
Yeah,
like
that's true. Yeah. Barb Zach loves the wing effect. Whackcrafter says looks good. Kiki, whoa. I lost my place.
Oh no, Nick, no.
Whipped cream, nice colors. Looks like lipstick. So cute, Kiki. That's all it was. Adorable. Love the sandy looking colors and the spots on the wings and tail. Yeah.
It does look kind of sandy too. Like it's a desert variant.
Very nice color choices. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks absolutely stunning. I like the warm hue of like the gray around the muzzle, and then there's like a different type of gray for the ears and the feet.
Yeah. Good choice.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Kiki. This turned out fabulous.
Thank you for the crisp, warm submission.
Yes. Next one up is Link is the hero.
Link is the hero. Look at this pink boy.
Ooh.
Dang.
I like how there's like a shine here and the Skvader lettering in the background, and it looks like a big shine here on the little Skvader itself.
Yeah, superb
Really
use
cool.
of the gradient tool all over.
Yeah, like we got some highlighting here from the gradients, like on the tips of the feathers here. We got some shading from the wings. Like
Yeah. Oh,
some
wow.
depth.
Nice detail.
Yeah, it's got some good depth in there.
We got some light physics applied here.
Yeah, and the palette's really nice too. I like the pinks with the like dark brown.
The brown bracers. Yep.
The brown bracers.
It's
Yeah,
equipped.
this looks really good. It is equipped. It's equipped for battle.
Whoa, battle.
But yeah, this looks fantastic. I like their signature too here in like the pixels. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I went with the pixel art for this one. I think they typically go for the more token Legend of Zelda
Oh yeah,
font.
like the Hyrule font.
Yeah, the Hyrule font. Is that actually what it's called?
I have no idea. I just was like, well, people in Hyrule must write like this. I assume.
They created the font. That's a good name for it.
The Hyrulean font. But yeah, and I really like how this bold blue background here ties in with the eyes.
Yeah,
That's a
I
really
didn't notice
nice
that.
touch.
Oh, and it just
Very
pops
cool.
too. Very
It
high
does
contrast
pop.
in
It
here.
does pop. It's so clear.
Yeah.
It's so vibrant. Like even from this distance and squinting, you can still make
Yeah.
out all the shapes, which is awesome.
Very good. And shout out to the True logo.
Oh, true logo.
I really appreciate you zooming in on it every time. Like,
Whoa,
whoa!
whoa, whoa, whoa. This is great.
Yeah, it's great. Kiki BW says, "Wow, Link, it's a happy Skvader." So talent. Oh, what? That was the other one. Fine. I'm not gonna chat anymore. Oh, sorry. You said a word that got caught in the thing. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Barb Zach says, "Nice, Link. The eyes are great from Incredible Goblins." Lynx says, "Thanks, guys. It's low-key based off the rabbit Link turns into when he enters the dark world without the moon pearl in A Link to the Past." Also used the text font from the same game. Wow,
Whoa.
that is some backstory. That's
That
cool.
is really cool how you link that together, no pun intended.
I was gonna call it out. Well done. That's
really
great to hear
neat.
the backstory on that.
Yeah, adding all that together, that's awesome. Just like all the different tones that this has too. So good.
And I think Link's done a second one.
Yes, I think they did. So let's flip over to that. Thank you again for this. This is great. Love the colors, love the shading, love the gradients. It just really pops. And ooh,
Purple.
purple variant.
I think
This
this
is
one's
really
a different
cool.
angle because it's like a similar background, yet with the gradient it still pops. Nice.
Yeah, I like it because it's like a nice like lilac-y like lavender color.
Yeah.
It's got that nice purple that ties in with it too.
I love the more saturated wingtips and ears and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yes, and I like how The bracers here are like more of a bluey color this time, which is kind of cool.
The bunny bracers, yeah.
Bunny bracers.
It's a good peach color for the inside of the ears too.
Yeah, like a nice warm, like pinky color.
Yeah.
It's got like a grayish purple
Underbelly.
going on. Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
really good. Very good. Thank you for these submissions. They're great.
Incredible Goblins loves the purple black. Sorry, likes the purple black. The eyes pop more with the purple tones. Oh, yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you so much for the submission.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you for both of these. These are both fantastic. Thank you so much, Link is a Hero. You did an amazing job.
Oh, this one was inspired by Ravio from The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Oh,
I don't know that reference.
Okay. I can see that.
I'll have to do some research on that one.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Link is a Hero. These were both fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next one is by Nanaimo Island.
This one's moody.
It is kind of moody. It's like a negative.
Also, the background.
There's a double back.
Is that a reflection?
Is that a reflection?
It's totally a reflection.
It is.
That's nifty.
That isn't. We haven't seen that before, have we?
Feels like it's in a 3D tech demo. It's like
yeah. That's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen like a reflection done like that. So kudos to you. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how
Very
dark.
creative.
Like there's a dark, and then it seems like it's almost like water. I don't know. It seems kind of like water.
Sitting on some kind of plane for sure.
Yeah. And I like the purple and the blue and the green.
Getting a less saturated night bright effect here. Again.
Oh yeah.
Always calling out the night bright ones. Not light bright? Night bright. I don't know.
It's light bright, Nick.
Dang it.
I was like, what the heck is night bright?
What's night bright? It makes more sense.
Bright? You're like, it's the cooler version of light bright. God.
It's light bright, but you can only use it after 6 p.m.
My favorite version of light bright. Where there's rules.
I love rules.
I love rules.
Rules are fun.
But yeah, this looks really cool. I like how they incorporated the blue, like as in parts of the coloring, also in like the outline. It's a very cool look.
Thank you for correcting me on light bright Incredible Goblins. Maybe one day I'll remember it, but
maybe
don't hold your breath.
But no, I won't.
Good.
Because then I'll suffocate.
Incredible Goblin says, it's got a reflection. Also notice that. Keen eye. We're entering some kind of meta.
Yeah.
Soon you'll just have like the actual image really small on top, and then the actual picture will be the reflection or some kind of...
Yeah, like what if they had it where it was infinite?
Or it was like... Whoa, like an infinite... the mirror tunnel thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
If someone did that, that would blow my mind.
I was just thinking like an inverted, like you just flip it. It's back. I don't know. Try harder than I just did there.
Yeah, this looks fantastic. Nanaimo Island, thank you so much. I really like the yellow that also pops out in the eyes.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, okay. With the yellow, the magenta, and like the teal eyes, I get a very 90s Windbreaker feel in hindsight.
Yeah.
Like the snow.
Yeah. All those like bold colors.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you for the submission. Looks great.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, moving on to our next one here is Sansanity.
Sansanity here. Whoa.
Sansanity. Is this our first one by Sansanity?
No, they've done some in the past.
Have they? Okay, I don't recognize the name.
It's there. Don't worry.
Okay.
So they're a vet. They do great work.
Yeah,
like
this looks great. I was gonna say if I feel like I should be yelling Sansanity more.
We could always peruse the our stores, our submission stores.
I might have to.
Yeah, because they do great jobs here, and this is the first one I've seen with the kind of chic, angular background.
Yeah, I really like the split there. That's really cool. Also, complementary colors.
Orange and teal.
With the orange and the tealish color, it's almost like a blue.
Yeah.
That really makes it pop.
That's high contrast. That's cool.
I like the green here too. That really makes it pop in the corner there.
Yeah. I don't know why. I really like the kind of motley mixtures of different, like still natural colors, but they're all blended together into the same bunny.
It reminds me of kind of like a blue healer. Like, you know how they've kind of got like brown, black, and gray kind of in them? They're kind of spotty.
A what?
A blue healer. It's a dog breed. Yes.
Google. Oh yeah, the Australian cattle dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the various, like, they're all natural colors, but they're all kind of like put into one, you know?
Yeah. No, that's a really good real world tie in there.
Yeah, this looks great. And I love the deep pink in the eyes. That makes it pop too.
Incredible Goblin says they are a dog, so every reference I don't get, Incredible Goblins will get. This color scheme absolutely rocks, says Lynx is the hero. Very original version, Sans, says KikiPW. Very, very good. Just looks really crisp, too.
It is very crisp. I just like how bold all the colors are.
All right, we got one more.
All right, this is amazing. Sanity. I really like seeing your name. It's fun to say. So
We're definitely expecting more, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you do more submissions so I can yell Sanity, because it's fun.
A couple more times?
A couple. Sanity! Anyway, this is awesome. Thank you so much for your lovely submission. I'm going to have to go back and look at some of your other work because this is great.
Incredible Goblins has one last observation. I'm wondering if the diagonal background was added to help both parts of the drawing stand out.
Oh.
Yeah, because the blue with the gray brown wings on top of it.
Yeah, and the pink in the ears too.
Yeah, and then the gray.
Yeah, that's a neat observation.
Good observation.
Yeah. All right, moving on to our last submission by Whacked Crafter. We got some sort of story going on here.
Hello, Light Bright. I did the right one.
You did the right one.
Take us through this story, Georgia.
Yeah, this Skvader is really sad. And he's saying Bunegg was only 1 year old. How sad. No. And Bunegg is dead, apparently. Can you... I don't know. I haven't played through the event. So I would love to know what happened to Bunegg, Nick, because I'm pretty sure some people were talking about Bunegg.
Bunegg grew up. Bunegg didn't die.
Well, here Bunegg died, so you want to weigh in?
Bunegg hatched out of his egg into Airbun.
He turned into Airbun by hatching out of the...
Well, yeah, you help Landon hatch his Bunegg into and it comes out with a balloon. He helps pull it out of its shell. It makes perfect sense, but I just want to hammer home that Bunegg's not dead. Bunegg grew up.
It's really funny though and creative.
It was a feisty discussion on the forum Q&A, so it's hilarious to see it emerge here.
Yeah, I really like this. Is really funny.
Thank you, Crafter.
He was only 1 year old, Nick. How could you kill him? How dare you?
Oh, the guilt. I'm not gonna sleep.
So Bunegg hatched out of the egg into Airbun?
Yeah, Bunegg grew up.
Okay, what does this bun look like?
Airbun? It's a bunny hanging on, like flying, hanging onto a
balloon. I know that one. Okay.
It's one Corey did a while back.
Yes, I remember that.
Corey also did Bunegg. It's not dead. Look, you could say it's...
At the evidence right here.
Its younger years are behind it.
Yeah, because it's dead.
Death to its youth, but not to eggs.
Death to its youth? Is that better?
Please don't take that sound clip out of here.
Bunegg is dead.
Stop zooming it on the tombstone.
I can't help it. This is really funny, and I like it. But Crafter, you made my week with this. This is really funny.
Thank you,
It's
Crafter.
also really cool looking. I love how it looks kind of like a neon sign.
Yeah, Bunegg's aside. Great style here.
Yeah, it looks like a neon sign you'd find downtown.
The neon sign. Yeah.
Same with like up here, like with the texture, this looks like a club sign, you know?
Yeah, how did they get this texture? Like even on the black space, it's like
Yeah, I'm not sure. It must be like there's a lot of effects I haven't used in Photoshop, but it looks like an effect that you can do in there to make it kind of like negative-y with the outlines, like give it extra outlines.
yeah.
This looks super cool though, aside from being how funny it is.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this. This made my week, I think.
The comments are Ghost Bunny, Rip Bun Egg, Bun Egg was murdered. Really neat colors. R.I.P. Bun Egg though. Lol lol me miss Bun Egg. Stupid air bun. You killed him. Missed Bun Egg. Ugh.
I'm gonna weigh my thoughts on the comparison between air bun and bun egg. I do prefer bun egg over air bun.
They're both my names. It's fine. Look, we all just have to let him grow up. You know? Can't be a kid forever.
You can if it's a bushwhacker.
You all helped Bun Egg get out of his shell. That's a metaphor for growth and becoming who you want to be.
This is so deep.
Come on, everybody.
The lore on bun egg.
You can get a new Bun Egg.
We'll just get a new bun egg.
Turn Landon into just a Bun Egg factory, so always go back.
Interesting thing too. I think we've got 2 bunnies with a balloon.
We do. They are different but similar.
Yes.
And we've been hanging on to both Bun Egg and the new, quote unquote, new balloon bunny.
Air bun.
Air bun. Look, the movie. Come on.
Air bud. That's really clever, Nick. Nick, have you seen an Air Bud movie?
I actually think so in my younger years.
And you can't say what happens is a dog does some really cool things. You can't say that because everybody knows that's what Air Bud's all about.
Yeah, cool things is in basketball, so in your face.
I think my cat could probably take on Air Bud if he was still around because he could actually do things like open doors. So it was pretty.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
He was pretty impressive.
I feel like there's a weight class issue though. A cat and a dog.
He was pretty chunky.
A pretty big cat.
Yeah, he was a Maine Coon, so he's huge.
Oh yeah, those are big.
Yeah, I used to carry him around the house, and then my arms would hurt because of how much he weighed.
Wow.
But anyways, Whackcrafter, this is great. Thank you everyone for your awesome submissions. They're all so different and unique, and
Thank you
I had so much fun looking through all of them.
Yep.
They're great.
So sorry about Bun Egg.
Rip Bun Egg.
Whackcrafter's Bun Egg loved jumping on the bacon. Incredible Goblins, I did not kill Air Bud. I didn't kill Bun Egg either. Just want to hammer that home. Before you get started, why don't you tell us what you're drawing?
I am drawing a promo pet, which is the baby Chimera. It was from 2 years ago, I believe. And I'm like, I drew that recently. I'm like, nope.
Was it for Halloween?
It was in October. It was an October promo.
Separate from an event. Got it.
Yeah, by itself. Because I loves my mythology.
Mm-hmm. I love how expressive you've made this one and how derpy the goat one is.
Thank you. Yeah, I love the derpy goat head that I drew for it.
So why don't we do some news?
Ooh.
Okay. What's on the roster? Welcome to the Bushwhacker Scene Updates and News section of the podcast. This is a podcast now. Tanelativa has the creature collector has returned this weekend with 3 mythical Eastern dragon mounts to train. Specifically, they are the Dai Long, the Fuzang Long, and the Tian Long. Long is what I hope is accurately the Chinese word for dragon. So these are, I named them after various dragons from Chinese mythos. Georgia, do you want to tell us about, you created these for the Bushwhacker world. Any comments?
I had a lot of fun with the color schemes for these. I'm just going to open them up here so I can give proper comments to what I've created.
Like a white gold celestial one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the white gold is. I wanted to get like really bold colors because they're dragons, and I find dragons very bold in themselves. And I wanted to make them all kind of different. I like to reuse certain palettes because I like them so much. So the 3 palettes I chose here, I'm like, I want them to all stand out from each other. So even though there's like 2 dragons that are kind of darkish, like one's like really dark with like the bright white hair, and the other I kind of made like kind of funky colors with the black and making the outlines a bit lighter. But yeah, I wanted them all to be like pretty unique. And I love dragons so much, so I had a lot of fun making these guys and coloring them out and everything. So I hope you guys have fun with them too. These dragons are awesome, and I love them a heck ton, and I want to draw more. I'll never get tired of drawing dragons, honestly.
Good, keep them coming. We got a whole event basically dedicated to them.
Yes. Yeah.
You did a great job with these Eastern dragons. I think I caught Glenn being like, "Whoa, they're so majestic."
I'm glad they're liking them.
And they fit pretty well into. So I did like some Chinese dragon googling as I added them to the game, and they fit pretty well into the. I think there's 4 or 5 different types in the standard mythos. But they're all associated with rivers and bodies of water, which I thought was.
Oh
neat.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I always enjoy when I do certain pets and mounts in the game, doing some research on the creatures.
I think it makes it more fun.
It does, and I learn some things sometimes too. Like I know all these random facts from just like, oh, I got to draw this today. I'm gonna research it a bit.
So much of my knowledge is just weird, obscure trivia I learned looking up things for Bushwhacker 2.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, I know this now.
Why do you know so much about the frogs? We don't have enough frogs in the game. That was a bad example.
We do not have enough frogs. I'm like, frogs, Nick? I think I've only drawn 1 frog.
We have a green leaf frog and a bullfrog.
Looking up the frog. Yeah, there's a couple different frogs. I've only drawn 1 frog, which was the frog mount.
Oh yeah, the frog mount. That came up in my prior mount store, which is available for this event.
Ooh.
Yeah, I picked that guy up.
Yeah, he's from 2 years ago, I believe.
Georgia, you're probably seeing the dart frog, which I think is actually a swamp critter. Yeah.
Yes.
Incredible Goblin says, more dragons, please. Wackercrafter says, I love the dragons. Barbzak wants butterflies.
Got lots of butterflies.
All right. And next order of business is, you're probably wondering what the state of the what I've coined the dungeon tech now, the endless dungeon tech, which will be used for the Flux in the next content update. I was hoping to get that done this weekend, but it still needs a bit more TLC and some workshopping, which I've actually been able to ask the legendary Justin for some of his wise design feedback. So hopefully very soon. So I make no guarantee when it'll come out. I'd really like it to come out next Friday. We'll see if we can pull that together. But whenever it does go out, I really think, assuming you all like it, that there are multiple areas in the game we can use the same tech in its own unique way depending on the area, because there's quite a few points of interest in the game that aren't used. Like we've got, I think, in some Nate's adventure, one of Nate's snowy adventures, he finds like a door that he never goes into, so you could turn that into a special dungeon. I think there's like a big cool contraption that Kane discovers but was never able to open. So there's these little places all across the game that we might be able to, I don't know, turn into cool dungeon things with their own unique loot.
That sounds really cool.
Georgia says it sounds really cool.
Yep.
That's my endorsement. The endorsement that I need. Georgia's endorsement. Yeah, so more updates on that later on. And I should let you know that next week's stream is canceled. The Idle Champions community is doing a special celebration. So they're gonna use both, I think, Thursday and Friday for some big Idle Champion stuff. So if that's your thing, if you're into that, go check it out. Otherwise, we'll see you in the following week. And as always, if I don't get to your feedback here, you can always post on the forums or email BW2 support@codenameentertainment.com. And yeah, let me know if you got any questions. I should see if Sasha got any questions. No questions. I think I did see one from way ago. Georgia should start drawing ice cream with eyes. Like that Pokemon. It's just ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
What's it called?
Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Vanillish?
Vanillish.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it's got two forms.
Yeah, there's Vanillish and Vanillite. Is that what?
Yeah, that's them. Good job.
It sounds right. Thank you.
Eva Brown says, "Will you come to chat instead of Twitch next week?" Sure. We could do the old-fashioned 2 p.m. in-game chat. Oh god, how do I strike through? Or no, we just bold. I'm bold. Hockey's cool. Barb says, that pic looks cool. Is it a bear? What pic is that? Is that
the one I'm drawing?
Maybe? I think Lynx is the Hero tried to share one, but I don't think it came through.
Oh.
It's just star to star. Are there helpful hints for speeding up mission fishing? Well, it's a challenging one, isn't it? We do intend that you take your time with that one. Don't overfish yourself. But there are some. I think there's some fishing trinkets. You definitely want to have. Well, no, it's Quest. I think Quest odds actually might help. The community can probably help, maybe better than I can for this. You've all really focused a lot of your energy towards optimizing for mission fishing. There's been some requests for some trinkets that'll help with like fishing quest odds specifically that I've been looking at adding. So we'll see. Alex is a Hero says, thanks for the heads up about next week. You are welcome. Flybaby, when I get home, I'll poke around the double XP. Are you just, when you whack a bush and look at the experience you gained, does it not seem like enough? Is that where you're coming from with that? What's your observation? Yeah, I thought it would be nice if I've got the game open right now, so let you know when the news segment starts. Seems like an easy thing for me to do. And then you can get more involved. Whack Crafter, you want more skins for the Mission Serpent? What do you think of that, Georgia?
I always like doing different skins for that. They always seem to be super popular and people love them.
Mm-hmm. It's such a good looking mount too. It looks so much like Gyarados.
That's what I based it off of.
Whoa!
Shh! Don't tell Nintendo.
What? You collect a bunch of fish and they turn into a serpent?
Nah, never been done before.
Never been done. It's so fresh. Tassie Lass 11. Any news on new content? As in when it's coming? I mentioned this last time, so I'm working on the Endless Dungeon tech, which I plan to use for the Flux at the end of the new update. We've been working, that's been my focus. I've got a lot of the next content area, which has the secret hint word, prismatic. So we'll see. I want to get that tech done. Hopefully next week. We'll get it to you in a mini event that uses it in a cool way. We can get your feedback on that, incorporate it into the Flux one, which will be a permanent in-game feature. And then after that, we'll get the update out to you. We're doing a 2-part, just like we did with the Salt Desert. We split the Salt Desert into 2 separate updates, and then we did the Nate and Kane adventures and the Quest Hub. So we'll be doing the same thing with this next one. We'll do part 1, which is all laid out. Most of it's decorated. I think George has done almost all the art for it.
Yeah, pretty close. I think I should be actually finishing, keeping my fingers crossed, that I hopefully will get all the art done for it next week.
Nice.
Yeah, so you guys should be pretty excited.
Should
it
be.
It looks really cool.
It looks really good. Stoked. Yeah, and then so we'll do part 1, then we'll do part 2, and then we'll do the Nate and Kane adventure, following with the Quest Hub, and hopefully you'll get some continuation of the Red Man plotline, which literally just wound up at a wall and he was gone. Need some answers, right? I get it. Fly Baby says, Prismatic sounds so colorful. Can't wait. You're onto something there. Whacked Crafter, with regards to the mission quests, says they use Masturbate, Quest Trinkets, Quest Runes, and Pet Quest. Don't you dare. I did it again.
I'm gonna laugh every
just
time.
take a deep breath between the 2 words just to punctuate them
You
more.
just need to slow down.
No. Ah, there's gonna be sound clips of me.
It's so funny though.
Eva Brown says, can you give us something to plant on the island?
Ooh.
There was talk of giving you like something you can grow decorations out of, or like gems or something. It's still in consideration. I definitely want to get the ranch themes in first to kind of finish that off, and then tying in the plot purchases to something would be very good. I definitely agree with you there. Maybe doing a special crop thing, but you can already use your dirt plots on the island, so I don't know. You want to do some different with it, maybe. There's also a big balance consideration with giving you more dirt plots, depending on how we let you use them, so something to consider. But we're more focused on more content because we know it's been a bit of a dry spell, and we put that kind of thing for the Lake Island improvements and the themes and a more kind of like polish quality of life update. So we want to make sure you got things to do with the core game loop, like the content, like the endless flux, and then we like to give you the other things to do in between and around that to kind of balance the experience. That was a lot of words. Hope they made sense. That was that. Eva Brown says the Cenote Quest Hub took me 5 months. Think this one will be equally long. We've talked about not making them as long, and I actually tried to dial back the Cenote site one from the previous one in the High Jungle and the Spine of the World, which I really enjoy putting together these quest hubs because they break up the typical loop and just kind of have this side story that's kind of self-contained, so don't have to worry about integrating it into already existing plot lines. But when I do, I can do it in interesting ways, like how the Spine of the World quest hub talked about maybe the history of bushwhacking and its origins, which I had a lot of fun with. Yeah. So we've got loose notes on what it will be, but we haven't spec'd out the details on like how long it will take gameplay wise. Are you implying with your question that it was too long or too short? I'd love that feedback. Tassiless says, can't wait to see what happens with the red man. Flybaby would love to see daily quests stretched out rather than 3-day waits in between quests. Yeah, I think, especially with how much content we have in the game right now, I definitely want to get away from the 3-day waits. And I was actually thinking of going back and reducing those to single-day waits, which is what I did for the Cenote site Salt Desert quest one. Was there was no more than a 20-hour delay between the quest segments. Round says 5 months is very long, but since there wasn't anything else to do, it was a good goal. And that's what they're for. They're something for you to really chew on when you're at the end game while you wait for the next content update. Unfortunately, they've been taking me so long to do that they kind of you finish them and still have to wait. So I've been having trouble striking that balance with making them so interesting and so fresh, but also getting new content out there fast enough. It's ambitious of me, but I feel like when we add this dungeon tech and then eventually get the zoo, those will be a lot of systems that we've been dreaming of to really round out the experience, and then we can kind of dedicate to just more content, more area content. We'll see if we can get that. We have less devs on the project than we did historically, so it's slower than it used to be. Sorry about that. I just have gums now from chewing for almost 3 years. I don't know what that comment's referring to. Oh, chewing on? Are you chewing metaphorically on that content from Quest Hubs? I get it.
Yeah.
That's fun. Georgia, why didn't you explain that to me?
Because I wanted you to figure it out.
No. Such a good teacher.
I was like, Nick's gonna figure it out. I was like, I could tell him, but that's the easy way out. Can't
get a break? Sheesh.
No.
Sheesh.
No.
Sheesh.
Not gonna let you out that easy. No.
Aye. Flybaby, I did answer your question. I'll take a look at it when I get back. I can't look at it right now, the Mount XP thing. Did you say how you observed that, like why you think it might not be adding correctly? Because you should be able to go to your inventory, look at your mount, see how much XP it has, go out of your inventory, whack a bush, open back your inventory, see how much you got. I forget exactly how much it should be, but it should be double. I think it's related to your level and the bush energy, but what was your question, Eba Brown? Was it, can you make the town crier show all the cooldowns? At the moment, some are cut off. It'd be great. I'd love to fix that. I don't like broken things in this game. So if you make a support ticket and tell me which ones are cut off, I can more readily just dive in and fix that. That's what the tickets are for. If something's wrong with the game, please don't hesitate to put a ticket in. We'd rather have too many tickets from people reporting the same issue than too little. Because typically if I don't see it there, or if someone doesn't bash me over the head with it in chat, then I'm not going to see it. Estcarp says, I dislike in-game and real-life fishing. Hopefully we can get a trinket that will help speed it up, please. There's been talk. So this is all the time we have.
Already?
I know! Well, we spent a good time really digging into those submissions. We loved the submissions. Thank you so much for those. We'd love to see more. Yeah, Georgia didn't get enough time to finish the drawing.
I didn't.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try to make these more expressive for you guys, or a little bit more detailed, put some more time into them. I had a lot of fun with this one today, actually, sketching it out.
I love,
very, like, loose and kind of like, I don't know, I love cartoons, so I'm like, I'm gonna try to make it look a bit more cartoony.
Yeah, there's so much emotion in this. You've really set a scene.
Thank you.
It's like the different heads all talk to each other.
Yeah, they're all hanging out.
Yeah. All right, folks. this is all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning in. It was our pleasure to hear from you. Testing question, Georgia, where can they find the submission?
On the
the color sheet.
Bushwhacker blog page. Media, dang it.
Oh, you're so close. You got it last week.
I know. I don't know what is with that question. I'm like, it's media or blog. And I'm like, it's a 50-50. And I'm like, I'm going to remember that next time.
Just hold up a sign for you next time.
I should, because I'm like, it's either media or blog. And I'm like, why can't I remember it? It's so funny. I make fun of myself for it. Meaty blog.
That's all right.
I'm like, why don't I remember it? It's the simplest thing.
No worries. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We'll post it on Monday. You can grab it and submit it. We'd love to see more submissions. So you won't be submitting it for the next Friday. It'll be the following Friday because their stream is canceled next Friday, which is April 30th. So we'll see you in May. It's a haunting thing to say. Yeah, time goes too fast.
No. I'm like, no, Nick, there's not 1 week left to April. I'm like, oh shit.
It's true, Georgia.
I hate it.
Thanks again, Georgia, for the great artwork and the discussion.
And thank you, Nick, for being a lovely host as always.
You're welcome. And thank you, Sasha, for moderating the chat. Glad to have you helping me out with these questions, running the show. And big thank you. Thank you for Dylan for setting up the tech for the stream, for Champions and Crusaders, for inspiring us to join the channel, and for Eric for pushing us to make it happen. And a shout out to Erica and Kat for trailblazing the stream format for Crusaders, and to stream gurus Margaret and Sean. Thank you all so much. Shout out to David for setting up the tech. Thanks again to you all. Be kind, be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend, everyone.